Right, quick update. This is the video vlog number 2. Family's just left. My daughter and my mum and dad, my granddaughters were here helping do little bits and pieces. So there's my bed for the next, well, until at least Tuesday when all her furniture and stuff arrive. So that's an airbed, sleeping bag, blanket, because there's no heating at the moment. The heating's capped until she can phone up Monday to get the heating put on Tuesday. So I've got that fire that doesn't really blow out any feckin' heat and a little blow heater there that's okay. So got the carpet cleaner just to do little spot patches. This is a fairly new carpet. That, what looks like a stain there, isn't it? It's sawdust when the guys were fitting stuff in the kitchen. So far there's been a quick coat of paint, of white paint in this room, which was dark grey, as you can see. But I forgot to bring ladders. So my daughter's friend that stays around the corner, when they're in later, they're going to drop in a set of ladders for me. So I can get that done slowly. Well, I say slowly. Between now and Tuesday, today's Saturday, it's got to be done by Tuesday morning. So this room's not going to get painted because I'm just not going to be able to get this done myself. It's just too much. As you can see, this, I'm going to try rubbing this off. I don't know what this is. Some sort of stain anyway. But the rest of the room is perfectly clean and lovely. So, floors have been washed, the windowsills have been wiped and everything. It's just this, whatever that is. I don't know. And we've just been told by the neighbour upstairs. It was a lovely little old man that lived here. He had carers and he passed away. So, which I already knew, I already told my daughter that's what happened. Because, you know, I sense things like that. And then here we started stripping these 2 walls. The embossed paper's going to stay as it is. And in this wall, the wall behind that had that purple wallpaper, it's all coming off. And this is the original wall that obviously at some point must have had green paint. That looks now looks like moss or mould going up the walls. So I've started stripping that, so I'm going to finish that off, well, as best I can actually. I can only do the bottom bit because I've not got ladders to get up to the top bit. So I'll do the bottom bit. I'm waiting on my gardener, the garden guy that I use. He's coming around to weed her front garden and spray some weed killer because she doesn't have pets, so she can use the weed killer. And we've met most of her neighbours today. All lovely, perfect neighbours. And in the kitchen, there's still a lot to do. Still a lot to do. My daughter did attempt to clean some cupboards, but there's still an awful lot. I've been left with a lovely job of this. There you go. I'll show you how dirty it is. Look. Can you see how manky that is? So I've got that to clean. And down there, I get all the great jobs. I get all the lovely jobs. I brought wire wool with me just to cover up any holes where pipes are, because she's semi-rural. Literally, when you look out the window, it's fields for miles and there's a burn and all that. So there's obviously going to be a lot of little Creole wildlife. So I bought wire wool that stops them coming up through the pipes and holes, because mice don't like wire wool. The best wire wool to use is, you know, the old Brillo soap pads that you get. It's got that pink soap in it and they're square. That's perfect to use. 1, because they hate the smell. 2, that wire's quite sharp. They absolutely are not getting through it. But I've bought wire wool with me anyway. So that's it. So that's all that's getting done at the minute. So as I said, between now and, just let me sit on this chair. I bought a garden chair to sit on. Oh, somebody spilt juice on it. Marvellous. Marvellous. So between now and Tuesday, I've got to, hang on, let's grab a bit of tissue here. Scrub the whole kitchen. Spot clean this living room carpet. I can't hoover it because I forgot to bring the bloody hoover. Let me sit down. Spot clean the carpet. Finish stripping that room. And finish painting that other room. So the white needs going over on 3 walls, probably another coat or 2, probably another 2 coats. And then 1 wall's got to have the coat of pink. And that's probably going to take 2 coats. Also waiting on paintbrushes from Amazon tomorrow. So that's all got to be done before Tuesday morning, when the first lot of the stuff is coming in the van. So I said they're all the way home. Because we're not in the same town, well, this new house isn't in the same town. It takes 2 trains to get home to where we were before. So I'm just sitting down for a minute. I'll grab myself a cup of tea because my mum brought over her old kettle and decaf tea bags. I'm going to have a cup of tea. I'm going to have some chocolate. I'm going to wait in the gardener and then I'll get stuck into the finishing some stripping. Although if the garden takes too long because it's already not late in the evening. It's not late in the evening. It's dinner time. So, and obviously because upstairs is kind of like an elderly family, I don't want to be stripping walls, although they've said they're decorating that upstairs. So I'll leave it half hour. And if he's not here, then I'll carry on doing the stripping. Yeah, she's got a lot of weeds. The weeds outside are like, oh my God, yeah. I didn't bring my tripod either. The weeds outside are kind of like my waist height. Now, I'm only 5 foot, so yeah. Waist height is quite tall for me. And I know she's got a long, long garden, like the length of the house is, yes, there's a lot of weeds. So that's the update for day 2, what's happening. So I might add on another little clip later once I've done some more. We shall see. That's and there's my gardener guy. Right, off I go. So, quick video of day 3. I'm walking around with wallpaper stuck to my feet. So day 3, obviously the living room is still the same because this isn't changing. This carpet's fairly new. She's gonna get, oh God, I saw some laminate throughout. Just not long had my arm sitting there. When I go up ladders, my arthritis in my hip, because yeah, I don't know if I've mentioned it. I'm sure I've mentioned it. My arthritis in my right hip's worse than my left. I'm waiting on a hip replacement. And when I go up ladders, it makes it worse. So, shouldn't go up ladders, but obviously I'm helping out. So, there's no one here to do it. So, it's me. And I want to do it. I'm a stubborn bitch. So, I'd rather take extra Oromorph and painkillers knowing that I've helped than sit and resting on my ass. So if you can hear a noise, I've got the heater on in here. This room is quite cold because the house was empty for a little while and the paint just was not drying properly. It was all patchy. And paintbrushes have finally arrived from Amazon so I can do all the cutting in. The white walls have had 2 coats. It's going to need a 3rd. Looks okay, but it needs a 3rd. The pink walls had 1 coat of pink, and as you can see, it's patchy because it was going on okay in places, and it was taking it back off again as I was rolling. So I just had to let it dry. As you can see, see how it's patchy there. It was like going on, but then rolling straight back off. So you can imagine the words that were coming out of my mouth earlier. So yeah, oh, hips. This room, so I was just wondering if it was like there's some weird marks on the wall. There's if somebody's drew on the wall. Yeah. I said this room, I'm just going to give this a wipe. This is going to get painted in the next few weeks anyway. This room isn't changing, so there's no update to this whatsoever. None. Obviously no update to the hallway because that's staying. And in here, the 2 walls are finally stripped. I can't clear up most of the little bits of the wallpaper that's on the floor because I have no hoover here and I've got no broom. This carpet is getting lifted because I've just bought her a new bedroom carpet. So this will be lifted, but for now, it's going to stay like it because I think a lot of the stuff that comes in on moving day will be put into this room. So, yeah, complete lips, I'm sore. And then that all there, as you can tell, needs to be an old fireplace there too. And there's a boiler cupboard. So day 3, oh yeah, I need to take the light shades down. There's one in that room, ow, and one in the room I've just painted. I didn't even look to see if there's one in the other one. Yeah, but that one looks fairly new, so that grey one could stay, because the neighbours did say that room has been just done recently before the guy died. This one's gonna come down. And then really no update in the kitchen apart from I've bleached the effing life out of it, but it's not gonna look any different until she goes to decorate that. So yeah, so apparently the guy that was in here had been poorly for a while, and he had a COVID jag. He was already ill because he had carers in the house. He wasn't old, he was only in his early 50s. And he had a COVID jag and died a week later of a heart attack. And it has been put down to it was the COVID jag that caused it. So obviously he had other health issues why he needed a carer and things like that. But yeah, in his early 50s. A lovely guy apparently. So we've spoke to both the neighbours. I've been in the neighbours through the wall there for about 2 hours today, having a good cab, cup of tea and a biscuit, petting the dog. I'm not a dog person at all. But they've got a lovely German Shepherd. It's a big Zook. So I was in there, pet that dog, can I pet that dog? And my daughter's just ordered me a roast dinner takeaway. So I'm just waiting on that arriving. Yeah, so I'm just waiting on that. So I shall have that. But for now, while I'm waiting, before I get too sore, I'm going to do some of that cutting in. I don't think I've got ladders to do the cutting in, but I will do the skirting board area cutting in before the dinner arrives. So that's day 3 of my daughter's moving vlog. As I said, I say not much to be done, much has been done, but there has been a lot done. That room's had, you know, coats of paint. This room's been stripped. The whole house has been scrubbed. I haven't scrubbed it all myself. Obviously, my mum and dad and my daughter was here the other day and they helped do some cleaning. But they weren't here that long. They were only here for about an hour or so. So I couldn't do too much. So last night, after a long rest, kind of in the middle of the night, I cleaned the kitchen a bit more. So yeah, so there's lots to be done, but it's stuff that you don't really notice. But anyway, that is day 3. I'll probably add it on, oh my god, to day 2. Because yeah, there's not much of an update really. Anyway, I shall go. Lovies and leavies, and I shall get on and do another update. Today's Sunday, and I said they're moving in on Tuesday. So tomorrow's the last day to kind of get that painted room painted, because my granddaughter, who's got the autism and Turner syndrome, is going into that room, and a room needs to be done. Obviously, if I'm in agony, it can't get done. She said, don't worry about it. It's, you know, the girls can share for a while until it gets done. But stubborn me, it's got to get done. As I said, I'd rather take a little extra or more for an extra Solpadol, even though I'm not meant to. I won't, because I'm fine at the minute, but if I had to, I would get it done that way. Yeah. I love this place. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Right. I'm going to go and do some more of this cutting in before my dinner's here. So this is day 1. Hang on. I've lost track. I've not long had my Oromov. So my brain's a bit fuzzy. Hang on. So this is day 4. And there's a bloody fly in here. I don't get where these flies are coming from. Does it shut the door shut? Yeah. So I need something. So, yeah, so this is day 4 in the afternoon. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And here's where I am. My right hip and groin is killing me. I was trying to sit outside because it's really, really sunny. I struggle a lot to sit on, you know, like hard dining chairs, garden chairs. And I couldn't sit in that position at all. So I'm having to lay down. I've had my Oromov, I've had cocodamol, and I'm in the middle of taking some paracetamol. I've only took the 2.5 Oromorph at the moment. And if I need to, I'm allowed up to 10 mil. But I'm trying not to take it like that because that's addictive, keep taking it. I'd rather rest a little bit and see if the pain will die down a bit. But I do want to sit out in the sunshine because being stuck in the house is no good. So I'm sitting down, I'm laying down for another half an hour. I'll let the painkillers kick in a bit more. If I need more Oromorph, I'll take it. And then see if I can sit outside even just for half an hour in the sun. And my daughter and the granddaughters are moving in tomorrow. So yes, it's going to be madness. I was hoping to get up the kitchen cupboards and all that have been cleaned out. Like my daughter done some the other day and I've done some the other day. But the top of the cupboards haven't been done. And judging from what the inside looked like, I don't think anybody's probably ever cleaned the top. You know, at the very top, so I need to go up ladders. There's no chance of me going up ladders at the moment. None. Yeah, because I'm struggling to kind of like sit and stand and whatnot. So if my pain happens to die down, I'll get it done because I would rather it be clean, none that they're breathing in, you know, nothing filthy. But if I can't get it done, then my daughter will just need to get up and do it tomorrow. And that flooring on the end room, the one I said didn't need doing, I washed that this morning and noticed there's a sticky patch about a foot square. Don't know what it is. You can tell that there's been something spilt or food or something. Can't tell what the life of me what it is. I tried mopping it with hot water and that. And yeah, it's going to need a sponge scourer. So I kind of have to get down on my hands and knees for that. And at the moment, I can't do that either. So I'm hoping the pain dies down enough. I can maybe get them done. At least my granddaughter's bedroom with the floor. Because obviously our stuff's going to be in there. The cupboards could always wait because it's up high. So yeah, so this is the afternoon of day 4. This morning wasn't too bad. I managed to give the white walls another just really quick coat of paint, and that was the last of the paint. My granddaughter's room's done. I attempted to wash the floor in there, which really doesn't help my groin pain. That's the worst. Washing flooring and hoovering really aggravate my pain. As I said, and sitting on hard surfaces aggravate my pain. It's bloody annoying. Anyway, so day 4, that's done. Everything's done now, apart from, as I said, just I need that sticky patch in my granddaughter's room that we'd never noticed. And top of the cupboards, everything else is done, apart from, I could have done with a hoover being brought here, or a broom, preferably the hoover. But we haven't got it, because obviously where I stripped wallpaper, picked up what I can, there's still loads of bits of wallpaper, and of course it's been trailed through the house, and it looks alright. But when you move house, it's always a mess, isn't it? So it will get there. So I'll love yous and leave yous. This is the end of day 4. Not the end of day 4. If I'm feeling okay later, I'll do another little update later. If not, ciao for now, and we'll see you on day 5. Moving day.